Hey, everybody, and welcome to Dr. Holloman's music class. So, if you have already seen some of the content that I've put out, you'll notice that I do everything from reviews on technology. I put up videos on warm up techniques you can use in your classroom, bucket drumming stuff, but I've also been doing a series of Teacher Pay Teachers reviews. So, make sure to look at the playlist link in the description below to find more of those. This particular Teachers Pay Teachers review video is going to be on one of my favorite activities, and my kids absolutely love it, all the way from first grade up, and that is escape rooms. I have found a ton of them on Teachers Pay Teachers. I've even found a few content creators out there on TPT that have put out. I guess you could say just templates out there for you to do your own kind of escape rooms. So let's get into it. So, one of the things I love about TPT is whenever you make any kind of purchase, whether it's free or a paid content thing, it lists it on your My Purchase and Downloads, and it stays in there forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So, if I say get a new computer or I can't find where I downloaded the other file, it's right there. I can just re-download it, and everything's good to go. So down here, you can see some of the ones that I've downloaded. I've got everything from a dungeon escape room on Dynamics. We've got recorder music. I've actually got several recorder ones, Recorder Jedi, Recorder Music Escape Room, which that one right there we're going to be talking about because I did this one with the kids this past year, my sixth graders, and it actually was a lot of fun. They really enjoyed it. Haunted House Escape Rooms. You've got Petrified Performers, and this one is another recorder escape room. And some of these two right here can actually be used online digitally. You can put it up on whatever LMS you're using, or you can also print off sheets for the kids to work with. So that's actually pretty cool. The mini music breakout escape room. I haven't used this one yet, but I do intend on using it. So anytime I find any kind of escape room that looks even slightly interesting, I will go ahead and get it because I know that I'm going to probably be using it later on. And then there are some interactive ones that you can put on Google Slide, like this one right here, the Music Escape Room on Google Slide, where they're clicking the different things inside the music closet. This is another one that's Unlock the Box for the escape room, the Music Room Mayhem, but this is the digital version. So some of them are made exclusively just for the digital version. The Locked In, this one actually, I can't remember if you're baking cookies or you're baking a pie, but you've been locked in, and the kids have to solve the puzzles in order to let you out. And then, of course, I've got just a few more down here that I've learned. I have a one with the choir that I downloaded this past a few years ago during when COVID hit and everything like that, but I never got to implement that one. So I'm going to see if there's a way for me to do this one through our LMS this next year, and maybe at the beginning of the year to kind of get the kids going. And then free samples. Sometimes they do have free escape rooms right here. And then you can see this one I'm definitely going to be incorporating. And you can see that during COVID, during 2020 and 2021, I downloaded a lot of stuff that I could use on LMS, even if I didn't think I was going to use it that year or not, but it's something that I can still incorporate, whether we're, hybrid, virtual, or in person. But I have opened up four of my favorites that I absolutely have done and that the kids really, really enjoyed. So this one was put up by Mariana McGullen, and my apologies if I said that wrong. Again, I look for the content, and if I've downloaded several from that person, then I'll go and look up their content specifically. But in this case, this is one of two maybe that I've downloaded from her. But always, 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 I highly recommend anybody go and look up these content creators on TPT to find more of the stuff that they put out, because it just really awesome some of the stuff that they do. This one is they are going through these different rooms of a dungeon area, and they have to answer questions about dungeon dynamics. We actually had a really good time with this one with my first graders this past year when they were learning. I know it says third through 12th, but depending on how you present it, you can make it usable for everything down to first grade. So that's one of the things we do at the end of the year with first graders is we start learning about dynamics. I have these little paddles that they lift up and things like that with mezzo forte, mezzo piano, et cetera on it. Listening to music, they have to raise whatever paddle of the dynamic they think they hear. So this is a great little fun wrap up to that. And then I also have a Halloween one that I did with my sixth graders this past year. And you can see this one is they're actually going through a haunted house. And they're going through all the different rooms of the haunted house and they have to answer questions. The clues, they have to write down the clues as we go. And then after that, they are able to find the key to unlock to get themselves out. So I'm just going to pull up the video here for you guys to see a little bit of what's involved in this particular one. So check this one out. This is just a minute long or so.
Bonjour and welcome to Chateau de Mélodie. Fresh blood, I mean new guests in quite some time. I hope you weren't planning on leaving. No one leaves Chateau de Mélodie, though many have tried. You see, Madame Beatrice, the owner of the estate, locked these doors years ago and unlocked the doors. What's that? You are a musical genius, you say? C'est pas vrai. I don't believe it. Let's get started. 7 clues are hidden throughout the estate. Each room contains 1 clue. You can use this map to help you find your way around, or here. When you have collected all 7 clues, click on the lock to enter the combination and free us all. Watch out for traps.
And I think you get the gist of what we're looking at here on this one. This one, my sixth graders, we actually had a really good time doing this particular escape room this past year, just as a way to review their treble clef notes to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, you don't even have to do this at Halloween. You can really do it any time of the year. I did it at the beginning of the year, and we really enjoyed it. This particular one is put out by Christina Loon Music. And again, yes, it's $7. Just like this one is about 3. So these are paid content, but you're getting a lot with it. So I don't know about your states, wherever you're located, but our school gives us these little EEF credit card type things. And then, of course, a limit on it, and we can purchase our own stuff. So all through the year, I'm adding stuff to my wish list. And if it's something that I think I'm going to be able to use next year and I wasn't able to purchase for this year, or that particular lesson's done or that season's over, then I'll save it and then I'll go and purchase it the next year. I probably purchase more off of Teachers Pay Teachers with that card than anything else because I just love this website so much. So far, as far as 2 recorder ones that I had found, and I actually did this particular one with my sixth grade students. I'm going to pull up the preview here, but it's a series of worksheets that we did. There's 5 tasks, everything from having to perform, identify notes, the fingerings of the recorder, things like that. This one, they actually have to figure out what the word is based on what the fingering style is on the recorder picture above each of the little spaces. Yes, you can make it digital for them to do, but I actually found printing out the worksheets and putting them in teams really, really helps. And they did enjoy that a lot. And then, of course, with this one, I printed out the cards, and they had to take the picture of the recorder with the fingering and match it to the letter that that fingering goes with. And then you've got there's several different tasks. And again, it was a lot of fun. The kids really enjoyed it. This one, of course, also has a little video preview that we can see. And there was a puzzle. Now, the puzzle we did have to do digitally before I put them in teams with the worksheets and stuff. But it really, I mean, they enjoyed it. So, again, the kids really, really enjoyed that one. And what I did is you couldn't get the next task until you finished solving that task. So they were competing against the different groups. And with each task that's solved, I wrote one of the letters that they get a letter for each task. So once the team solves the task, they get a letter. And that letter, once you put all the letters together, it spells out a word. So I have these sheets where I've written the letters down and I fold it up to make it look all secretive and special. And, I show them, hey, here's your letter. And then I'm giving team 1 has solved their first letter, and just make a big production out of it. And, anything you make a big production out of for the kids, they really do enjoy. And as you can see, this one one is by Eileen Miracle. Again, I can't say this enough. Please go and check these creators out on Teachers Pay Teachers to see what other kind of content they're putting out. This particular one is my Music Education Interactive, and this is a digital escape room that is actually fully digital. You do have to, everything that you do is going to be online. It's got a start button that it starts. There's a Google form that they have to answer. So if you're in a situation, if God forbid we ever have to go, virtual again or hybrid, or even if you just want to assign this for homework for them to work on, or if you need a classroom assignment and they're bringing their Chromebooks in, you could even do this with a band or a choir of some kind, as a way to review notes and concepts and things like that. And like I said, this one is the teacher is stuck in the supply closet. And I want to say, yes, there are cookies burning in the oven. I do remember that. I couldn't remember if it was a cookies or a pie, but there are cookies burning in the oven. And you've got to rescue the teacher in order to get the cookies before they burn in the oven. So this one I've done with the kids before. I didn't do it online. I've done it digitally, but I think there is a way that you can print some stuff out instead of having a Google form where they answer the questions. So if you want to do it in that way, in Teams, just however you can make this work for your group. And let me kind of get out of the way so y'all can see the title of that. And you can see that again, all of four of these are paid content ones. They do add to your Google Drive. Did this one you download as a pack, that one you download, and that one adds to your Google Drive. So once again, I just absolutely love these are four of my favorite escape rooms that I've done. But there's so many out there, and there's so much more out there than what I personally have on my Teacher Pay Teachers paid stuff that I've purchased. But if you found some escape rooms that you really, really enjoyed, please put that in the comments or message me. There is a way to contact me through my website, lmhmusicteacher.wixsite.com. So make sure to go visit that. Also, search me on Instagram and TikTok. And if you're not coming to this through my YouTube channel, make sure to go check out my YouTube channel. And as always, on any of my videos, I highly encourage you to go look for more stuff and like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.